Greetings, this is Kitchen and welcome back to turn 16 as a Hellenika Eridu. This log is starting to scare me, the message log. So we've received gold from Arco, water gems from Yapeto and Kalum that we have purchased. Although I'm gonna be returning for water gems to Yapeto and I'll send like 1 or 2 earth gems back as well as a thank you. A bunch of primordial clays, so that's a lot more extra gold. We have cast dark knowledge, and unfortunately my feeling was wrong because I swear to God, I think there's some guaranteed high air side if there's like a certain air mage with items and whatnot. So I thought this is the similar case. Apparently not. But we have found gem deposit and Earthblood seepage with our shaman, so that's 2 earth gems and 75 gold or 50 gold. No site here with with our other searchers, and this is a rune of air. This is always disappointing to see because it's only +2 range for air rituals. It can come in clutch in certain situations if you plan around it, and it's a very specific niche situation with cloud trapezing, for example, for those extra 2 provinces. But in DE, Dominion's Enhanced, which is my favorite mod for Dominions, I'm pretty sure it gives like 2 air gems as well, because it's a good site in theory. Like, there really shouldn't be a elemental sites that don't give you at least a 1 gem attached to them with their bonus effect, because bonus effects are great and all, like, that's cool, but come on. I'm kind of doing in the other order. Let's go through events first. Nobody was killed from Wrath of God. Yeah, that's a gold from Ritual. We've gotten 1, 4, 7. Really? So far 7 water gems from our primordial clays. 8. Okay, so we've gotten 8 water gems from our primordial clays, and we've gotten an event for, where was it? Yeah, just +6 earth gems from Huge Rock. Thank you very much, Huge Rock. So cool. I guess we didn't need to trade that much water gems, but it's okay. We will be needing a lot of water gems this game, so it's all good. Patrolling, didn't found. Oh, sorry. While moving, we have found false prophets. I wasn't patrolling there, or maybe I was patrolling with just Enkidu Elder, and I don't think that's enough together with, I think it's like 11 PD. I'm surprised that found the guys. I'm assuming the reason we found them was because Sirushes moved through and they count as temple checks. And those temple checks found the heretics. I think that's how it works, but yeah, of course they stood no chance. And we had 2 expansions. One is with our goddess against the Leopold tribe. Lucky. Oh. What? Hold on. I want to see that again. How did he get lag? Or is he just lucky from... No. Personal luck on nature? What am I smoking? Okay, I need to take a look at the spellbook. Am I going crazy? I thought personal luck doesn't exist for nature range. But yeah, I gotta slowly manage through those guys. No threat at all, as we can see. I don't think she took even a single point of damage. I really wish AI was a bit smarter about the use of flying and running, because it's clearly not efficient as far as chasing people. And here, our double Salme with bunch of troops. Blessing. Okay, looks like 2 blessings were just... No, clearly need 3 blessings to cover everyone. And right, and those are the guys I was thinking about. Yeah, the Kopo is armor piercing attack. That's what I was thinking about. And can limp people, so quite nasty potentially. Did I get limped? Yeah, I just got limped. Yeah, only 2 guys are fighting them right now. Yeah, more limps. They pop the... So we've got 2 limps. It's unfortunate. It's not like a complete tragedy, but it is pretty annoying. As long as we're expanding 1 turn at a time, and guys berserking, it's not going to be a big deal. So that's that. What's their move right now? 12, yeah. One's land 2. Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. What's going on? I'm confused. Okay, the 12 is the regular map move of a healthy guy. Sorry, this one's healthy. And it has 12 map move. And this guy's limping and also 12 map move? I'm lost. I'm not sure what's happening. I'm not sure. Maybe it didn't update yet? I'm confused. Is there some mechanic I'm completely unaware of that like negates limping? No idea. Just leave it at that. Maybe it will change next turn. And if someone will see this video, please let me know what the hell is that, because I have no idea. We continue expansion with Kaguya. We'll go along the shore. And we are actually starting to recruit Enkidu warriors here. Their purpose will be to fill in holes left by Kaguya. Here we're building a temple. Final round of Enkidu warriors in this province. So hold on. Let's do it like that. And the prophet will move in here. After that, and yeah, we're gonna grab this province, hopefully. So I believe Hararat reached out to me on Discord and told me that he sees my stacks hour and what do I intend to do with it. And I looked around, and I swear to God, I cannot see Hararat. Like, maybe he confused me with someone. Maybe he's talking about other game. I'm not sure what's going on, because I'm pretty sure I didn't see Hararat anywhere. Like, definitely not here. Here is TNG, not taken provinces around here, right? This is, he said stack, like I had significant stack somewhere. My other stack that might look significant is this one because of the Fiji. So that's that. Here again, here is nothing. I'm so confused. This one? No, this one again. It's birds, not Harat. Harat is Kalum kind of. So I mean, I don't know. I'll hopefully by the next turn I'll know what's going on. Birds will be taking this the province next turn. So goodbye for now. Yeah, it's pretty shit. So I mean, I'm not a fan of having birds this close to my capital, but we have a NAP 5 and even despite the NAP 5, I will have definitely patrollers around here. Like, besides my capital having, of course, massive PD that will be well, able to find whatever he wants to try and move through. Like, I'll definitely station some units in the future trying to grab potential birds too smart for their own good. We are casting Twin Kingdom. Contact Twin Kingdom here. Finally, at last. Those 2 provinces will become our huge centers of research as the game goes. And also, you know, basically war between me and TNG is pretty much certain right now. Nobody anywhere. This is the only choice I have, realistically. Again, potentially other would be birds. Nefo, hold on, I don't see the name because of the card. Jesus, which one were those? So many nations. Right, these guys. Aranak? Wait, no, sorry. Nefo, Log, Kosegia? Nefoloco? Nefoloco Sigia, I guess. I don't know. Republic of the Clouds. Burbs. They're just burbs. Yeah, I could go to war with them potentially, and I might end up going to the war after I secure the planet. Especially because they have that nice island for themselves. And if I were to kick them off, like let's see how many connections out they have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this one, all of this goes into those rocks, right? Oh no, this one puts them off into here. Huh. Weird. But I mean, but it's pretty compact, right? So this would be a great place to also capture and hopefully easily defend it. I like how you can apparently recruit Pegasi from the rampart here. Props to anyone that knows what I refer to. Oh wait, what the hell? I didn't realize this connection earlier. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's good to know. I completely missed it earlier somehow. What the heck? I wonder if someone was screaming at me in the comments about it. Cool. But yeah, the other than that, the usual just moving around troops. Sorry, not troops. Elders for PD, mages for site searching, recruiting still bone readers. Mushusus are in full production right now, and I'm sending out elders to appropriate provinces to collect them. We are getting our stack back onto the capital, and we are getting this Ento to lead them. She'll be the one leading them, and probably with like 2 NCs. I'll also grab 2 NCs and maybe Gudu. Like it's going to be a force of couple mages for sure, because I also need someone to lead them, which is something I just missed. Okay, I need to reconsider that really quickly because the reason why I wanted to take NC is because she has 18 map move. And if we look at the map costs, this is 16. And actually, this is 16. And here it doesn't matter, right? There's no 18. I mean, this will be 18, but she'll just cross through the mountain here. Okay, quick adjustment. Instead of N2, we will grab NC to lead the army. And I'll send out 1 Salma with him for Moss Body. Actually, no, he's the one that can cast Moss Body. I guess I will send Gudu with air for Iron Skin. Sorry, Iron Skin is what am I talking about? I was thinking about Iron Wars, but I will not have research by that time. But I'll send him with someone. Okay, I'll send him with probably someone so he's not the only commander taking throne. And like Elder or 2. The details are to be ironed out still. Our city is almost done here, and so next turn it will pop out. So I'm not starting recruitment of other shaman. This one is unfortunately again with water. Well, as long as this water finds its side, I don't mind. But I still plan to scour all the lands with Voice of Apsu. So that's what we're continuing with all 3 of our e-ships. And I guess that would be it. I haven't talked to Pelagia yet at all. So I'm curious if he tried to do any landing here. But yeah, for now, plan to still go around carving as much land. And here, I'm hoping that I can actually grab the swamp. Still, maybe Yapeta didn't take it. Although, now that I see those living pillars here, I'm assuming he's going to move them over here. And I'll probably reach out to them next turn to avoid another bump that would suck this time much more, because I'll lose those mages for sure. Yeah. Cool. I guess, oh, right. And we are attacking this province. So I'm hoping that the most bodies will land on our Mushursus first. Somehow I doubt it, but I'll try. I'll be casting them. We'll see. And I'm hoping this will be enough. 3 Mushursus should hopefully deal with those Dark Vines. I'm expecting like 2 or 3 Dark Vines, so it shouldn't be horrible. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is it for this turn. I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye-bye. Welcome back. Let's go for the event. So we've got the usual. We have finally cast Twin Kingdom. Oh, that's a big deal. We'll jump into it in a second. Our Voice of Apsu found Wellspring of Secrets, which I think is just 1 water gem. Whoops, I clicked the wrong thing. Yeah, it's 1 water gem. We have found Crystal Flames with our Astral 1 guy. So hey, searching with Astral 1 is paying off. Fire 1, Astral 1 side, very nice. Okay, that would be it for like searching. We keep on getting struck by the Wrath of the God because we're in Turmoil Scale. So and I think we've got again at least 1 mage has disease now, which is really annoying. But so we've got 3 earth and 3 water, 5 water, 4 earth, 6 earth, 8 earth, and then we've got the peddler. Very nice. I don't know, even more earth gems this time in abandoned mine. Didn't this province also happen earlier with a rock, or maybe no? I think it was different. But yeah, we're finding a lot of earth gems, which is quite something. And yeah, right. Let's look at the Twin Kingdom. So Twin Kingdom, what it does, it gave this province 10,000 population. It has found a fortification that's instantly cracked. And it gave us a small army with a Kululu king that will take this fort. Neat thing about Eridu is that like both the Enkidu, but also Kululus have 50% more HP. So contrary to vanilla, those guys are actually quite alright, especially the armored variant. You know, it has, I mean, it's a low protection. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's a low protection armor because bronze, Kululus are stupid, can't make iron. Although it's underwater, so they get a pass. But with like protection and moss body with this much hit points, oh, those guys are serious deal. Like they're pretty strong. So once I go at the Genchi, like with a decent number, I shouldn't have trouble fighting me underwater, especially if I have good enough water elemental support. So we see that he finally got rock walls. I don't remember if last turn he had them there, but if I didn't point at them, then I'm doing that now again. So this is a problem because I believe Genchi does have access to Ryujin. Ryujin, unfortunately, are 4 recruitment points, so it's gonna take quite a long time before he amasses a large enough number of those from what I believe is only single or fort underwater right now. So the time to strike him is really, right? He's still probably at quite a weak point of his game. At least that's what I want to believe in. Without Ryujin, basically. Here we also met Ind, which is wild. I have no idea where they came from. I cannot tell. I'm assuming somewhere from south, but their domain is hidden. So I don't know where exactly they came from. But I'm gonna move here. I'm kind of tempted to just jump here with my god, but it will be outside of my dominion, and since I cannot... I don't know what his bless is. I only heard someone mention that it's like Mimi bless, but they didn't elaborate. I think Ind asked them not to, so they listened, and nobody else posted Ind bless, so I have no idea what it is. I want to be cautious about that, in case it's like plus 10 strength. We're continuing our expansion here. We did let know Yapeto that we're gonna move here, so hopefully he doesn't forget that I told him that. Yeah, other than that, we're continuing our usual like side searching, moving around elders. I'm finally pulling Prophet to grab those warriors and grab this freaking province. And who knows, maybe we can grab some more land on the other planets and whatnot. And I will actually have my 2 Siroshes with 2 Mushusus come here and station in that area. There will be temple checks, you know, and potentially, I don't know, they'll just be there. In case like something happens where I lose a province with a bad event, they can take it easily. You know, it isn't gonna hurt. It's mainly for the dominion spreading. We don't really have a goal to put in here, so let's go to 3. Right. We are continuing casting Voice of Apsus. This time I'm also including the NC that will be leading for our Mushusus, and also a cool thing, because it's NC, we can finally put our guys into a formation. And it's going to be a big deal. Obviously, formations are awesome. Mainly reason is because, like, for the future of battlefields, of course it will depend on the situation. But what I will use likely against TNT will be something like this, pretty far back. And I will have like Salme on top of the guy, and like pairs of Salme spread around, and they'll be basically just casting most body on the Mushusus and Siroshes. So that's the idea, and you know, probably have well, I definitely have more mages, because besides most body, what's going to be amazing for them will be quickness, of course. And quickness is something that we're gonna have soon, actually, because we are going for that alteration 5 to get Mother Oak, hopefully soon. After we grab alteration 4, though, for the body ethereal, right? Because it's only body ethereal that interests me here. I mean, I guess Elemental Fortitude is not too bad to be cast by my goddess. I will quickly detour to construction 2. Two reasons. That will give me access to hammers, and I'm comfortable with earth that I can actually start making them. I'm actually sending 15 earth gems to this turn, so they can make me a hammer next turn and then send me afterwards. So it's still gonna be a while before they send me theirs, now that I think of it. But I mean, it's still something that they will use their turn to grab to get me a hammer. I might wait for that hammer to arrive before I'll start making my own hammers, but if I get out of like crazy like this earth log of earth events, I'll probably get hammer myself, and I would just want to start making quills. I think my income is quite good, and it's early enough that getting good number of quills, especially with hammers, should benefit my research long run quite a lot. Then we'll resume going for alteration, because construction will be literally a 1-turn detour with this research. We'll continue alteration. Hopefully get Mother Oak. If we don't, fine. To be fair, I'm a bit worried about casting, because I'm not the only nature nation, and it might be contested. And of course, it would suck to get it up and then lose it in next or 2 turns. That would set me behind quite a bit on nature gems, but we're actually sending 2 fire gems to Arcosophy, and they're gonna send me 2 nature gems, but in the future we might continue a bit of that trading where I send him fire gems and he gives me nature gems. I don't have much use for fire gems right now, basically. Maybe I can send fire gems to and they'll craft me something. I probably will keep some fire gems for that purpose. And yeah, after that, you know, it's a long-term plan, but Conjuration 5. On Conjuration 5, because, well, Voice of Tiamat is a thing. And, oh, that's funny, ours is half less expensive, that's really nice. Water elementals, obviously. I wonder if Naiad... I don't think Naiad is worth getting. Other thing would be Ugalus. And Ugalus are 24 air gems and only 2 air path required. And this is an air-free mage that's sacred. And they're very nice. You can thug them. You can thug them so they are like cloud trapezing around. And either, you know, with their gear, or if you want to go, you know, more of a budget just by using air gems, you know, they can cloud trapeze and summon a bunch of air elementals. That's nice. And we'll see how much into the war with TNT will be as far as research goes, because if we get some Ugalus as the war will be going, they'll be definitely a very useful tool to deal with potential region raiding, or just in general in the future. They'll be casting stuff like Storm, freak. How is this spell called? Wrathful Skies. And resistances, and much later, of course, in the game, they're also likely the ones to be casting Fog Warriors if I give them like an air booster. Besides that, of course, we'll be on our way to Apkalus, which I should really consider. Maybe even after getting Conjuration 5, I just go straight for 8. Maybe some grab of right, because we're also getting enchantment for like regeneration and whatnot. I might reconsider what I'll be doing after getting Conjuration 5, but this is more or less set in stone, this order of research. Because getting Apkallu would be a huge deal. Like, those are super powerful mages, white paths, and they give me a good access to astral, meaning anti-magic. And anti-magic is something that I will really want for any mid to late game wars, obviously, because my Sirushes are freaking magic beings, and I really, really, really don't want them to be stolen. But yeah, so just 15 Earth gems to 2 to Arco. Anything else? Right, I'm sorry, we haven't taken a look at the expansions, of course. So here's our point buffing expansion. This idiot got shot by arrow, so he ran to his death. But they can't hurt anyone else, really. Yep. I mean, limp. Oh, right, that's from the fighting Kappas. So, 19 body protection. I dig it. Head protection is, of course, bad because it is our hearts. But with 19 body and most body, those guys, and of course heart skin, those guys are surprisingly tough, regenerating. Once I'll be, swimming in Salmes, hopefully one day, and just shitting most body and quickness everywhere. Like, even my Enkidu armies will be very potent. So yeah, our goddess doing goddess things. Oh, actually it was barbarians. So slightly spooky. As you can see, a lot of ones. So mist body, mist form, definitely doing its work. Like, it could have been sketchy without it. Some big hits might have went through, bad morale check. The amount of times I failed like 30 morale check on first random hit is obscene. Here is our triple Mushusus. Now that I think of it back, a couple of those harder prophecies that I expanded to, like with those barbarians, I believe what I should have done is have those guys on a guard commander and just point buff them, and it would have been fine. Instead, and now I have to wait for them to respawn. So it's all good because they respawn, but and here it was just bunch of idiots. Yeah. I mean, Sirushes are no chill. Like, just look at this. Right, they already heal. Let's take a quick look again at them. When they are hurt, I think I might have shown them before, but I mean, it's fun, so let's do it again. Okay, so yeah, 22 protection because Berserker 5. A respectable attack stat. Of course, defense is gone. But that's why we leaned into their like survivability, because they'll be getting hit. And of course, imagine those with most body, quickness, future mist form, ethereal. Yeah, they'll be unstoppable. I like to believe they'll be unstoppable, with exception of specific magic being targeting spells, or just just in general big nukes. Because I don't think any super combatant could handle like army with a decent number of those. Like, they would just chew him. Like, their built-in magic resistance is good enough that when they're also buffed by anti-magic, like stuff that would often protect with, like, I don't know, Astral Shield, for example, it doesn't work. Their size and strength make stuff like Vine Shield not really work as well, and not to mention the damage itself that would just crack the shield immediately. So that's that. And we also, birds took that province, so There's some bunch of garbage birds. I didn't see his bless because he didn't bless, so that's that. I don't think I'm missing anything important. I mean, we're casting shaping of the primordial clay, so we're gonna have a nice boost of gold for the next turn. Our income is healthy. It's what? It's turn 17. It's not too bad. It's not like I'm playing D. Ryla, that lucid head in his boss map game where he was just fucking teleporting around the map, securing choke points and expanding like 6 times per turn with his garbage. Underwater nations are dumb in Dominion 5, in my opinion. They're really unfair and unfun to fight. Just the asymmetry of having advantage of ease of attacking ground, contrary to what ground nation has to do to fight underwater nation, is just so stupid. And I honestly don't know how many underwater nations are in this game. I don't even want to count because I might not be sure which one are which. It just there's a lot of income underwater that so easily secured by them. And then we have couple late game powerhouses such as Pelagia. Like even Yapeta is probably late game powerhouse because they're gonna go into horror canons on just various horror summoning. So, but yeah, I mean, no point of thinking about it right now. I wish my income was over like 3,000 at this point, consider how freaking big I am on land as well. But a lot of the promises were quite bad. But yeah, this would be it for this turn, and I'll talk to you in a bit. Bye bye. Welcome back. Okay, we've got another bunch of gold from Arco, and in this turn I will no longer be casting a tribute to them. So I'm up to get only one extra 35 gold from him next turn to make it even. Well, 85 gold every turn is quite nice, obviously. It's not as huge of a deal considering, the current income I have, and also I don't think I want to keep him giving an intel what's in my capital anymore, right? Because that's the side effect of doing tribute, in case I haven't mentioned that before. Let's go for the battle first, maybe this time. So here, little bit unfortunate, as you're gonna see. I wish the bodyguards didn't freaking run around like idiots. So obviously it's because they don't wear any armor, right? So with protection, most body, they're just tanky enough. But there are a couple attacks coming at them. I'm actually surprised. I thought diagonally, because I know, like, obviously units always attack something in front of them first. And then I thought they attack sideways first, but looks like they attack diagonally and then sideways. So one Salme got spooked, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't show morale here. So yeah, it's a bit unfortunate because she was in a real danger. But yeah, I mean, no problem otherwise. Here is my goddess continuing her expansion. So the usual. And she's gonna be quite thick once I gear her up. Of course, it's unfortunate that she doesn't have a boot slot, because in ideal world, I would have given her Boots of Quickness, and then her map move would be quite amusing with her flight and double movement plus 12 from boots, so that would be quite something. But those are not bad attack. Like, I remember that they're magical. And, if I ever buff her strength further, like, it's perfectly good in clearing stuff. So that's good. But yeah, I mean, she's doing just fine expanding right now. I mean, to be fair, I'm wondering if I'm at the point where I should consider really returning her for other purposes other than just expanding. But hey, she's doing well. I'm getting out of land. I mean, that would have been potential out of research she could have done, right? So we see, as I kind of predicted in the movement, we get to see their bless, and their bless is reinvigoration, strength, luck. So I think I could have. Okay, I don't know if I could have bumped them safely with the script I had then, But now I know that those guys are absolutely no threat to my god. Like, it's just going to be grindy. And other risk, I guess, would be spellcasters that would be brought in the fight. But with single Holy 4, I will not be that worried. So we'll take a look at the movements in a second. But first, we see that Burps have taken Brastron, and Brastron I think is like 50 gold and like Fire Earth gem income. We'll take a look at that in a second. We've got a nature gem from Arco for the 2 fire gems. And let's look at the loot boxes. So, Well of Yesterday Waters. Nice. Astral one, Water one. We miss. That's also side searching. Oh, sorry. That's whoops. That's a Premodically. Never mind. That's right. Because the ritual they're lumped together. So whoops. Endless Forest. Endless Forest is also one nature, one pearl. So that's nice that we're getting some pearl income going. And a lot of misses with mages side searching. So that's unfortunate. We took the fort that we have spawned. So now we can jump to building Cool Sage this turn. And as you can see, they're amazing researchers. They're not cheap, of course, but this is pretty good value still. And they are, potentially water freeze. They get nature cross buff and they can do communions. Like, of course, it depends on how many I will have. We are building a temple here, and with temple, we can grab one Kulul Queen. And with that, the income will be doubled. That's a really neat mechanic. And that's why it would be so much sicker. This was actually a good province, right? If this was, imagine, if this was like 10,000 or so pop province, it would have jumped into over 20,000, and I would have like under capital basically with the pair of queen and king. So what else do we want to look at? All right, let's take a look here. So interesting enough, Inte doesn't have many ways. I know he came from here, so I'm gonna take a look at. He already controls this. His other way will be here, and that's what I'm gonna go with my god. I modified my script a little bit so I get body tier up quickly, and like between all of those, even though I will not have regeneration, I mean realistically, like come on, I'll even give myself enlarge. Yeah, it's just gonna give me even more max HP. Oops. Oh no, does it? I never remember if it. Oh, I don't remember if it instantly gives me that HP or do I have to heal into it. So maybe I'll not be casting it. But I will. I'm tempted to do attack closest and just go around killing his guys. But just for safety's sake, I will kill his prophet instead, if he of course moves here. Unless he expects it, of course, but we'll see. I see that. I think usually the reports were much smaller, so I'm guessing that this is overstatement. Because otherwise it might be a bit sketchy with only 13 of those idiots. But I think it should be fine, so we're gonna just move like that. And that'll be nice if I have extra party just supporting expansion here. I can hit here and then go back and go this way. That'll be nice. So yeah, here I'm waiting. Unfortunately, she didn't die while retreating, so that's good. Yeah, that's very fortunate, at least in that sense. I did let Yapeta know that I want to go here, and I hopefully, well, basically I'm splitting Asia. That works out for me. I obviously can't enforce him to not do that. There are limits to my greed / audacity. So yeah, we'll continue that way. And we'll see, maybe we'll meet someone there eventually. Like I heard from Yapeta something about TNN, right? I think that was TNN. Being somewhere down there. We see less trigger lights here, and I wonder if he tried and expand here and failed, or is just this is again like much smaller report. But yeah, we're gonna get scouts going. We're recruiting couple scouts more like here. Here, I want to finally see if someone took more of those provinces. I'm getting a scout here to go and check out Burbs. And yeah, that would be that. We're continuing getting e-ships and salmas here, and here we are mixing Gudu together with the salmas to still, hopefully it's air variant. Like I do want a lot of the air 2s. I mean, I want both air 2s and earth 2s. They'll be both extremely useful in the wars, but just to continue site searching. We've got another air-free, nature-free guy, so that's amazing. He's gonna run this way for site searching. My searching probably could have been more efficient movement-wise, but for a moment I was considering actually starting to cast Haruspex and grab Gnome Lore really quickly. But honestly, I'm site searching with air-free and nature-frees every second turn. So if I was to cast both of those rituals, it's also like, it's basically the same effect. Plus I pay gems for that. But of course I get to potentially find the nature 4 or earth 4 sites. But those are so rare, I will not be holding my breath for finding those. You know, what if I find water 4, that would be good enough, right? I'm not even sure what site is water 4. I'm not that familiar with sites, to be honest. So I also not figured out that if I want to cast this astral window, I figured out I unfortunately have to pay dev gem, so it's not nearly as good as I was hoping. That kind of sucks. We still didn't get dev, so hoping for dev 2 finally. If I don't get one again, then I'm gonna be really sad, because that means that I could have at least been running with dev 1 site searching, but you know, I'm just greedy, I guess. I'm looking for efficiency and losing efficiency probably by doing so. Oh, excuse me. Hiccup. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I can at least use them as fortune tellers on my forts. So fun thing, right? There's really not much point for me to upgrade those other than defensively, because I cannot increase my commander points anymore. I get fortified cities, right? So I can upgrade them twice. And the actual fortification bonus from upgrading cities is meager compared to upgrading palisades. It's like only, I think it goes to 200 and then to 300. And then I think with the tier 4 one that actually gives you that extra CP is 500. Yeah, maybe 600. I don't quite remember. I know there is that artifact on. I don't think it. I'm not. Yeah, I think it's vanilla. The construction knight artifact that gives a guy mason. So maybe in hyper late game, I'll just make it full loss and actually increase CP on my force. But then again, by that time, I'll probably have at least a full circle around my capital for really good mage production, right? Because I get 2 mages per my city, so it's really not bad. I wish income was better though. I would love to have at least 3.5k. So here we're finally gonna grab this province. Just watch me bump into someone and get absolutely wrecked. That would be, you know, typical luck of mine. And here I decided actually I will hang around with those Mushusus and Siroshis, and the reason for that is I want to establish my dominion here a little bit more strongly. So I do actually get to spawn gems from my primordial clay. So here I don't have my dominion, so I don't even get a chance for that. It has to be within my dominion. Of course, thanks to Siroshis, like I will have my dominion everywhere eventually. So that's that. And am I sending anything? No, I'm not. I'm waiting for hammer from but this is going to be not next, but turn after that I'm gonna get it, I think. And all right, let's just take quickly a look at the event. So of course I've gotten a bunch of gold from more primordial clays. 2, 5, 7. Okay, so we've got 7 water, we've got other 7 fire gems, and we've gotten 1 earth gem this turn from side. So not a bad haul, at all. And yeah, I think this is set in stone that I'll be attacking TNG, so I want to get some intel on how does it look here, if he has full control over British Isles, and how do I want to attack him actually. So after taking this throne, I was thinking about grabbing this one next with the stack, but I might. It depends. I might still do it. The path from here is actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moves to TNG, right? And meanwhile, from here it would be. I assume I could attack. No, I couldn't attack. Yeah, if there are roads, that would be quite fun for some blitz, but yeah, I guess it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 moves to his capital. So he would have decent amount of time before I actually make it to him. Actually, no, what am I talking about? From here, 1, 2, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I'll be attacking from here. Of course, I've completely forgot about this place. But I also want to have strong enough presence underwater to potentially fight both regions and whatever shit he makes. I see he's making kappas, which is surprising to me because I mean they're very expensive. And Tritonites. Oh, Tritonites. I mean, this is very nice actually. Those are very solid, like indie recruits for someone that doesn't have dedicated underwater troops. Basically, what I'm obviously gonna be relying on is water elemental spam. But I will potentially be getting some Naiad warriors. This is they're pretty good. The kidneys are not bad at all. They don't have great damage, but they're quite durable. They have shields and stuff like that, and they can go on surface as well. And they will be taking point buffs really well, right? Protection, most body, with 3 per square, and just better armor than Hululus. So that's something I might consider. And of course, Sea Trolls is also other thing that I will be getting. The baits for whatever spells he might be casting. They'll be probably taking them in their face. And again, point buffed with protection not so much because I think they have pretty good default protection, but with mouse body, that's gonna help their durability quite a bit. And of course, quickness, spam. So we're gonna be grabbing Con2 for hammer production, and I'm kind of want to be making those quills. I haven't decided yet because like each quill with 3 gems, right? So making 2 quills per turn just it's my whole income of those, and I'm planning for this conjuration soonish, right? And here the Ugalos are 24 each, so I'm just hoping to find more air sites right now, so I will feel less bad about getting those 2, maybe even 3 discounted by a hammer quills. I think this is like using air gems on anything is always something that you have to. What I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing words. What I'm saying is that they're so valuable right now. You don't want to feel bad for wasting them on things that you would normally, you don't want or would want more. So obviously, air elementals and various other spells would be and of course my summons would be the major drain of my air gem. So that's the reason why I'm kind of not completely sold on quills. And our research right now is 178, and we're making how much? So this is like what, 20, and this is 18, and is this guy 9 as well? I thought he's gonna be higher. So that's 27. So about 50, or in this case 49 research, or sorry, 48, 47. Yeah, 47. 47 research gain per turn isn't bad with this format of recruitment. I mean, technically a little bit more because elders. And of course those girls. And I'm not counting those recruits because they're site searching for now. But once they're done, site searching also will be a nice boost to research. Alright, we're grabbing a lap here at last, so I'll try and get Shaman here. I think he, despite having 2 turns of fort construction, he will still pop out. Despite fort being finished, I hope so. Or at least I hope I would get the gold refund. I'd hate to waste it. But yeah, that will be it for this turn. I was a little bit rambly, but pretty tired after a day of work. So yeah, I guess that'll be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye bye.